It's good, baby. What it do, baby? Ha ha.
And another first down. The play action fake. They'll look.
Oh.
It's coming and down he goes. The sack by
Quinn.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wow. They're killing me, dog.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And
Oh my God.
pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well.
It's the coach.
Good, yep.
This is
Back again,
Madden
baby.
20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants.
You talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top.
Oh. You all the way back here?
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley, and he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.
Wow.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
Yeah, baby. I got it.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him, because as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Come on, man. What was that?
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna...
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates them because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
And it's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Go,
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 24 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. They're going to look to throw as they've got it with 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Escaping the pressure right. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Come on. Come on.
2nd and 1. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. It's their quarterback. His 9th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pile.
Can't stop it.
On the ready.
Mike 50. Silver.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
I see you, baby.
It's complete to Golden Tate. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I see you, baby.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Flushed out right.
I got it.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Wow. Really? You didn't catch that? Wow.
Got
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now back to throw.
This guy.
The pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I went outside. He touched me.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to...
Trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Yes. Yes.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
He'll look to
Yes,
throw.
baby.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
Yes.
Touchdown, Giants!
That's tough. Give me that dead, man.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game.
Yes, it's happened.
On the set.
Come on, we need a touchdown right here.
So they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yep.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play.
Man. So hard to do anything in the defense, man.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year.
I can't run, dog.
We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. And as they approach halftime, it's the Redskins who have the lead in that one. Dwayne Haskins, 2 touchdown passes thus far. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And you can see there, it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdowns for Marlon Mack. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check on the Saints at home at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Jacoby Brissett throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our commentator.
Yeah. My ball for sure.
We go set. 15 line it. 15 line. Say go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
What are you
And
doing?
that will be
Yeah.
incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Good defense, man.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll drop
1-on-1.
the throw. And
1-on-1,
that'll be
man. Catch the ball.
incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
There was the pressure you were talking about, force the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
We got this.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. In on the stop, Bradley McDougal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game,
baby.
and on the
I
stage
see you.
as well.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They'll set up a throw.
I see you, baby.
Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. The play-action fake. They'll look. It's coming, and down he goes. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Oh, yeah?
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wow. They're killing me, dog.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll look to throw.
I see you. How you get open? I see you, baby.
His big tight end over the middle, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. A nice little catch and run to get the good yardage.
Nice. I see you.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, baby.
Take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season as they have taken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Yep. Yeah, you see how they keep dropping the ball. I can't pass it to him. Come on, defense. We need some stop. Stop. No touchdown. Oh, God.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. To Shepard, complete over the middle.
Nice.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
Yes.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Wow.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Yep.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
He'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the legs still.
Oh, not bad. That's it.
Now a deep ball on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back.
Wow. Wow.
Ready up. Oh, you got deep. Tight end left. Tight end left. 4 down. Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And
Oh, my God.
pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Gator. Here we go.
Game over.
Here we go. Get it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Seahawks, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. For that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.